One of the things I love about Man Up to Cancer, we ain't a bunch of stuffed shirts. We are survivors, thrivers, caregivers, badass motherfuckers that are doing this for real, okay? And it's all you guys.
We knew we wanted to call it the Gathering of Wolves. The whole wolf motif comes from wolves take care of one another through illness and injury. If another wolf is hurt or injured, that pack is going to circle around that wolf, protect them, guard them, keep them safe as they recover. And if they don't recover and they pass away, the wolves mourn them. As men going through cancer, why don't we be like that? Like, why would we ever want to do this on our own? We should be a pack going through this. Man Up to Cancer has men from all walks of life, all backgrounds, all shapes and sizes, all sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, culture. We always knew that one component of Man Up to Cancer would be we want to get together in person. It's one thing to see people on social media or on a Zoom call, and that's great. We've built lifelong friendships through those places where we haven't even met each other in person. But we knew from day one that we really wanted to bring people together in person, and that's really where the magic happens. Being outside was really important. The summer camp aspect of it is just like, we're going through some deep stuff. We're going through some hard times. The things that we go through as cancer patients with the treatments sometimes can be hell. And we need a place to have fun. And what better place to have fun than an outdoor summer camp where we can feel like kids again. All the burdens of your treatment and what you're going through and can be set aside, and you can swim and go on a zip line, you know, do different activities where even just a walk in the woods, it just takes you back to that time when you didn't have these adult worries.
Tonight I've got 8 wicks, we've got 8 chairs. As I read these names, I'm gonna get a couple guys to turn those lights on for those 8 brothers.
One role of the campfires at our retreat is to give people an opportunity to stand up and talk about whatever they want to talk about, really, whether it's their journey or things they're learning at camp or people that they're getting close to, or just an opportunity for people to get up in front of the campfire and tell their story.
This retreat is an opportunity for you to lay down those masks, to be your true, authentic self, and to put that out there and say, hey, this is who I am and how I feel and what I'm going through.
We believe in healing through storytelling. That can be a moment where someone can get up maybe for the first time sharing openly in front of a group of brothers about his experience and his pain and the tough stuff that he's going through. And there's many examples over our first 3 years of men doing exactly that and being vulnerable and sharing it. And it really is a beautiful part of camp. I'm just so proud. I'm so proud of our guys, the courage that it takes to get vulnerable in a society where you're told not to be and where you're told that's weak. You know, screw that. Like, getting vulnerable is a superpower, man, and it's gonna take you to a better life. When you sit down with another person going through cancer, face to face, and have that conversation and you really open up about it, it is a magical thing. It changes the way you perceive your journey, the way you perceive yourself. It brings you comfort, it brings you strength, it brings you motivation. There's just nothing like it.
Gone are the days when you just didn't talk about it, didn't share it, just went into your man cave and just sucked it up.
I think too much. I wake up tired and terrified.
We have a lot of stage 4 patients who come to our retreats. A lot of people with advanced cancer, people who are on hospice. And for them to have that experience where they can bond and just sit with and be with and play with and all the things we do at retreat with other guys who are going through it. We've heard from the families of many men who've come to our retreat. After they pass away, their families will tell us, that was an incredibly meaningful experience for my loved one. You're not treated differently, you're treated as a brother. And I think for myself and a lot of these guys, that just brings tremendous comfort and a sense of joy and a sense of being seen. We're serving, you know, a good chunk of guys now, but we know there's so many guys out there who could benefit from what we do, whether it's coming to a retreat, just getting a backpack, taking part in the conversation on our Facebook page, being part of a local chapter. So we know that there's guys out there that could really use our help. No great thing that's done is ever done in isolation. For a lot of the guys that come to our retreats, in their day-to-day lives, they have to hold a lot inside. A lot of them are, you know, still working 1 or 2 jobs while they're going through treatment. A lot of them have roles and responsibilities that they need to live up to on a day-to-day basis, even as they're going through the shit. When they come to the retreat, they can take a breath. They can take a breath from what they're going through, the stresses, the roles they have to play at home, and just be amongst other men who get it.